Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from Run the Foot Market. Today I have a video basically talking to you guys about some cards that are going to be getting some winter downgrades. Now, downgrades are a thing that comes into the ratings refresh system as well as upgrades. Yesterday I did a video on winter upgrades. A lot of you guys liked that video. A lot of you actually asked, could we go league by league for some upgrades? Now, I just want to clarify, the website that I will be using today is sofifa.com. You guys can all go use it and look up a player that maybe you're curious about. Are they getting an upgrade, a downgrade, or are they staying the same? I'm going to show you guys how to be able to figure out if a player is getting an upgrade or a downgrade, and just how to use the website in general. And then we're going to look at a few players that I think have some investment potential, and there's a reason why I want to talk about some of them. So basically, guys, I do believe this ratings refresh will be coming out on this Friday, Friday the 16th, I think. Not positive, but basically EA released a forum a few weeks back asking us all, like, who do we think, you know, it was kind of like a Google Doc forum where, like, they were asking us who do we think is going to get an upgrade, who do we think should get a downgrade, who should get a weak foot upgrade. They basically asked for our opinion. Now, that closed today, so they said that, like, that is done. Like, that whole thing, that document, is officially closed as of today. So that's just what I wanted to point out to you guys. So that's why I think it will be coming this Friday. Now, you go to the front page of sofifa.com, it basically shows you a bunch of players that have been recently edited or something like that. So you can see that, you know, these are some players on the front page that are getting upgrades. But today I want to focus on downgrades a little bit. A lot of people have been asking me, can you do a video on winter downgrades? Now, before we go any further into this video, I just want to talk to you guys and tell you that these are like 80 to 90% true. Now, all of these are true. These ratings are all from career mode in FIFA Ultimate Team. They're all exactly from the career mode. So yeah, these are really taken out of the game and just put online for everyone's viewing. Now, EA doesn't choose to upgrade exactly every player or downgrade exactly every player, just to give you guys that heads up. They don't do it with every single player. They do it with a good amount of players, but they don't do it with every single player. So just keep that in mind. It is likely that if you see it on this website, your player will get upgraded or downgraded if they have a rating change, but it doesn't exactly mean that they're going to get downgraded. So the first player I want to look at is Gary Cahill. And the reason why I want to look at this is because Gary Cahill's card is always used in SBCs. And what's the value of a player getting a downgrade? You're probably sitting here like, why the hell is this guy making a video about winter downgrades? How can I even make money off of that? Well, basically, if you think about SBC wise, Gary Cahill is one of the cheaper 84 rateds, and he's easy to link being in the Prem and being English. So you may want to pick up his 84 rated card before he goes out of packs, which would be on this Friday. Now, a lot of people have been also asking me, how does this winter upgrades downgrades thing work when they go into packs? They get a brand new card, guys. So if Cahill's an 83, which overall rating is what you're looking for on the site. You're looking for that overall rating. He is now going to be an 83, and there's a graph at the bottom that shows he's gone from an 84 to an 83. That's what you're looking for, not potential, but overall rating. The significance of this is that, guys, they will get a brand new card. So his brand new card will be 83 rated, and his 84 rated will no longer be in packs. So that's a pretty big deal. Like, if his 84 is not in packs anymore, the next time there's an SBC, it should rise a little bit more, but there will also be a ton of them taken off the market by people submitting an 84 rated that is not in packs anymore. It's not attainable. So there's going to become less and less of them actually available in the game. There's some really weird, like, winter, you know, this is where it gets, like, a tricky line. Like, Mustafi, I think, is supposed to get a downgrade, which, you know, he's been pretty decent this year. So there's some in here that are interesting. He's going from an 84 to an 83. Another guy, Javi Martinez, is going from, I believe, an 86 to an 84. He's getting a massive downgrade. Like 86 to 84 is massive. And what you can do, guys, is basically you could go league by league. So what we could do here is we can go to the Premier League together, English, and you can literally click on the front page, right? And it'll show you what's the deal. Now, it's in overall rating. It's in format of overall rating. So a lot of the players you'll see on the front page are players who are getting upgrades. But one that I really like from the Premier League is Cesc Fabregas. And the reason why I like this is because a lot of these icon SBCs, a lot of these SBCs that we're looking for links have Spanish players from the Prem. David Silva's always in there. Isco's in there. He's from La Liga, but Spanish is the common theme. And if you get Spanish in Prem, the SBC comes that much easier to link around players. So I think Cesc Fabregas is going to be a really good one, considering if you look on Philippine.com for the SBC solutions, Fabregas is a consistent guy who's always in those solutions. You always see this guy in there, and I think because he's going from an 86 rated to an 85 rated, that's going to be a card that you might want to look at in terms of picking up the 86 rated before the end of this week. You're looking to pick these cards up before the upgrades start. Now, they do ratings refresh by leagues. I believe the refreshes are every 2 days. Just to give you guys that heads up, they're every 2 days they go in order by. So that's just so you guys know. Another player I am looking at is Meza Ozo, going from a 87 rated to down to 88 rated down to an 87. Now, an 88 rated card, guys, has massive value for SBCs. So when one of the cheaper 88 rated cards, I think he's the cheapest 88 rated card in the Prem. There could be one more, but he's the cheapest 88 rated card in the Prem. So now that you know that, you maybe go pick one up and store it in your club, because, guys, the 88s will not be as easy to get from the Prem now. I'm trying to think of other 88s in the Prem. I mean, we could look here. Lloris is one of the cheaper ones, but Lloris, Eriksson, they're not that cheap. That's what I just want to point out. Like, there's not really a cheap 88 from the Prem. So I really do think that Ozil's a really good look to be picking up, especially if we get some really high rated SBCs, just things like that. But some more of the, I guess, let's say the more reasonable players that I'm looking towards. They've actually given Mkhitaryan a downgrade. Mkhitaryan's going from an 85 rated to an 84 rated. Just be careful. Well, now you don't need to be careful. The guys who had the ones to watch, you don't need to be careful anymore. If you didn't get that upgrade the other week, man, that would have been scary, because the ones to watch would go with this card, I believe. It would go to the original rating. Nothing crazy there that I'm looking at in terms of, you know, SBC investing or anything like that. You can see there's a lot of upgrades on this video. I may do some more, like, league-specific upgrades with you guys. So FIFA.com is the website, and basically you can see, yes, the Cahill, the Mustafi, they're both getting downgrades. Laporte is getting, this is interesting, right? So this is an example of something that we've missed by now, but Laporte was a player who was playing in the La Liga, right? And before he transferred to Man City, he was an 84 rated, and I'm sure his La Liga card is high. So you can see this. Look, this card is out of packs. It's out of packs, and it's a higher rated than his new card, right? He got a new card at City, which is actually 84. He's going to get a downgrade, but this card, you can see what's happened. He's gone out of packs, and look when he went out of packs, he goes up 2K. So it's not something that you guys would go mass buy, but downgrades are a really good way where if you're a guy on a lower kind of budget, or you're a guy who's like, hey, you have like, say you have a lot of coins like I do, right? And you have the availability to go on to FIFA and just buy one of each and put it in your club. I think in like a few weeks from now, you're going to look at it and be able to make some really good money. Santi Cazorla is another guy who's getting a downgrade, and he's one of the cheapest 83s on the game. So he's a card that I'm really looking at in terms of I'm going to definitely pick up a few of him and put them in my club. These downgrades, guys, are year in, year out such an easy way to make coins. You just need, and it's the same thing with transfer cards. I mean, transfer cards are the exact same thing. When a card is transferring, basically that old card is no longer packs, they just naturally rise, right? Like, it's just a natural rise. It's nothing that, like, it should happen, right? It makes sense. This is something that makes sense. Schneiderlin's another player that I'm very interested in. He was an 83 to start FIFA, and now he's going to be an 82 rated. He's from France, playing in the Premier League. I think he's got a really good shot at that 83 going up, because he's never really gone up that much, and because he's French and playing in the Prem, he's going to be one of those guys that you're going to find it's really easy to link all around. So the real good upgrade investments, in my opinions, are the ones that are the 83 and the 84 rated. I would say stick to the Prem. Now, another league that I may look at, you can see Yaya's getting a downgrade. Another league that I may actually look at would be the La Liga. That's another league that you guys could totally go into and look at. The La Liga is another league, with a lot of players that are not needed, but a lot of players that seem to be like submitted into Icon SBCs. That's another league that has those kind of players that are really like, you know, Benzema could be one, right? Because Benzema's got one of the cheaper 86 rateds in the game, and he's getting a downgrade to an 85, so he becomes a lot less valuable for SBCs. And I think you guys can go fiddle around with this website on yourselves by your own, but a lot of things you guys can do and profit here. Especially, guys, the number one thing is just like, when these cards go out of packs, man, they just naturally go up. There shouldn't even be like, you shouldn't even have to worry anymore about the card even going up. They just naturally go up, and once that happens, there's really no looking back. Like, Gaetan would be a really good one because he's Argentinian, easy to link. and playing in La Liga. So there's a lot of these things. You can see 83 down to 82. I'm gonna leave the link to SoFIFA down in the description below. I'm recording this really late, but I wanted to do a video on some winter downgrades that I like. Make sure you're sticking to players in the Prem de La Liga or just good leagues if you're gonna invest. And make sure you're finding players also that have good nationalities, right? Because the point of these kind of investments is that you're investing in players that are needed or are not needed, but are going to be helpful to linking things for chemistry in Icon SBC. So, boys, I hope you enjoyed this video today. Subscribe if you guys are new around here. Thank you guys for the overwhelming support lately. I hope you guys are enjoying the daily content on the channel. Smash a like if you guys did enjoy the video, and I will see you guys on a video soon. Peace.